man, welcome in. Welcome to another episode with your boy. Today is going to be a very, let's see, it's going to be interesting, I think. So today I want to ask you guys, instead of telling you guys what I think will be the best or the perfect watch collection under 2 grand, wanted to actually get some feedback from you guys, man. So today's episode is really going to be based on you guys, those that have knowledge in the realm of affordable timepieces, right? So I got a couple questions. I was looking at a video live, right? No, it wasn't live. It was a video, and it was best watches under 5 grand, right? Then I saw one that was under $10,000. What's up, Jay Jones? Welcome in. Team Reach Travels, welcome in. But seeing that, I've talked to a number of collectors this year so far, and including myself, I haven't jumped into buying a lot of watches this year. Actually, I haven't purchased a watch yet. And that is highly unusual for me because January 1st, it's almost like a race to see what watches I'm going to get. And I normally get sort of the same thing. I can't kind of stay in the same vein. I have a couple of examples here with you guys. I have my secondary device here to go over some websites that I go to. And also, if nothing else, if you go in my description, I have a list of companies that I've shopped from, right? Like from Trifecta to Long Island. There's a few in there. Now, I did hit the paid promotion because one of the watches I'm going to show today, it was sent in by a company, so I wanted to be fair with that. What's up, man? Timepiece Tony, what's going on, man? Good morning. So this is for everybody in the chat. If you were to build a watch collection for 2025, maybe I should have put that in the thing, but for 2025, if you were to build a $2,000 and under watch collection, what would that look like? What's the company? Or would you buy, would it be one watch? Would it be multiple? What are we thinking? All right, so I want to jump into my first. Matter of fact, let's do this. I'm going to pull up a company that has a watch coming out. Well, it's actually, you could pre-order this watch, and I don't think I put them in the description, but you can follow along. It's Canopy Watches, right? So I'm going over to Canopy right now, and I want to see actually. So this is called the Field One. Matter of fact, here let's flip it around real quick. This is the Field One. Okay, there we go. So it's 19 to 60 orders. And this is their pre-order information. And hey, it's March 1st today. So welcome to March, man. We got this whole month to pre-order this. And I'm positive that number is going to go up because what's going to happen, they're going to District Times out there in DC. So they will have that watch there. Hey, what's up, LT Solo? How you doing, Trap? I know you don't believe it's only bought 2 Aragons so far this year. Really? You only bought 2 watches? Man, I'm gonna be honest, Jay. I'm not gonna say that's not hard to believe, man, but that's wow. That's interesting. But the Wake One is the actual diver watch. The Field One is that watch, and that one. Matter of fact, let's do something, man. So, and I just wanted to give you some information on this thing. I'm gonna read something off. So, Field One pre-orders price it'll be $499, and I'm gonna go through the specifications. Grade 2 titanium case and bracelet, clear DLC coating for hardness. 1200 Vickers, 39 millimeter case diameter, 10 millimeter case thickness. That thing is a flat watch. 46 millimeters lug to lug, 20 millimeter bracelet, lug opening tapers down to 18 with the clasp, 100 meters of water resistance, Miyota 9015 automatic movement. Okay, so it's high beat, 42-hour power reserve, double dome sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating, forged carbon case back, forged carbon fiber crown insert, toolless micro adjust. That's important. I think those like that. That's just like a nice added feature. Now, in comparison to Hamilton, how does that thing compare to Hamilton? Now, this thing, so Canopy, and I seen what they did. They put Super Luminova Lumicast C3 X2 over the indices. So their lume is going to be crazy. On their first watch, they literally, the Wake one, the lume wasn't that great. They got the feedback, and now they came back with this one. But that thing is direct competition with Hamilton. And you know what the biggest problem I would say, just for me, Canopy will have this because name recognition. People will tend to go to this, but based on the actual specs, that watch, hold up, and here's another colorway of it. Y'all see outside? That's the colorway of it. That thing is really, that's a nice watch, man. That is an example of the lume, which is a lot better than what we had before. Hold on, let's clean the screen off for a second. Pardon me, guys and gals. Look at that, true to form. So you just go over to Canopy website, Canopy Watches website. So about 5 minutes. And there's 5 dial color variations. Somebody talking politics in here? Thank you. Only watch talk. Yes, we stay safe, man. This is a safe space, man, for watches. Now, if you own a watch, or if you're looking for, that's funny. I can tell you, I normally sit at most of the time. Hold on. Huh? This dude loud, man. I mean, it don't matter. It's not a big deal. I mean, if you rather be. It's not a big deal. Go sit down somewhere. Making all this noise. Can you guys hear me okay? Because if you can, because the last time I came in here, I actually went back and listened to that audio. It did sound like I was talking through a tin can. I do have a backup mic just in case. Oh yeah, food's here. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do what?
You guys have breakfast with your boy? What's up, Bob Cohen is in the building. Eric Mack, Patricia Brown. Thank you guys for being here. Okay, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. That's slang for something. So for those that's in the chat, right now, what do you guys consider to be like the perfect watch? Also, while we're talking about that, like I say, if you go into the description, I have a list of companies, but then at the very end of that, you'll see I have a YouTuber at the very end, and that's Watching James. I picked him because he's an AliExpress affiliate, right? And gosh, he did a video yesterday that just, you have to go see it for yourself. It's like some of the best looking watches, man. And the only thing too about AliExpress, I mean, these are micro brands. They're a lot cheaper than your regular brands like your Tudors and Doxa. And anybody that was following me on Instagram yesterday, I had this watch right here, which is a Doxa homage piece, right? And this piece I've seen as low as $85 on AliExpress. This has an NH38 in it. Yep, NH38. And it does, I mean, it looks just like the real thing. But it's cool, nice to wear, nice to rock around, something that, you know, you can wear it to work and don't worry about scarring it up, you know. And that's the other thing too, if you guys purchased a watch, like let's say for instance, if you did buy a Tudor or an actual Doxa, because they do have versions from anywhere from $1,500 to like $2,000. They actually got more, like they got some diamond versions too. But would you wear that watch a lot. If you spent a lot of money on it, if you spent the money. Hold on, gotta pray over the food. All right. Okay, let me get into the chat. And I know, and I got Bob Cohen in there. I know what Bob gonna say. Bob is definitely Bob. So you what's the last watch you bought? What was the last watch you purchased, Bob? Are you strictly Aragon at this point, or are you still buying a Victor? What's up, Jason? Deep blue. Okay. Said deep blue. All right. Hold on. Let me see. I think I have a deep blue in here somewhere. Nope, not in there. Watch Junkie in here. What's going on, Watch Junkie? Nope, not in there. I do have it. Where's that darn deep blue? Hold on, let me see. Ripso! What up, Joe? What's up, brother? How you been? Ramon, what's going on? Oh, okay. So Patricia Brown was on some foolishness. All right. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. All right. Deep blue, right here. I will say, I saw 4 videos last week that referred to, because this is a larger watch. I think this is around a 46 millimeter. It's pretty thick. I imagine. Matter of fact, let's see. Let's get a accurate measurement. The boy's ready. I'm prepared today. Let me see I'm gonna see how thick this thing is. 15.7 millimeters thick. And let's see, lug to lug. 52.4 lug to lug. 44.5. It's 44.5. So just under 45 millimeters. And this thing is reminiscent of an Omega. If you see how that is a helium escape valve up there, has a wave pattern on here. This is called the Juggernaut by Deep Blue. Deep Blue, now this one has the Chelita 200 in it. I think -1. And really nice watch. Deep Blue, I think, is so underrated for a homage dive company. Because that's what, I mean, a lot of their watches look like something else, you know what I'm saying? But it really don't matter to me, honestly, because what you get. Now, Deep Blue, I think the most expensive Deep Blue I've ever seen, period, man, I want to say it was close to $2 grand. I think it was close to $2,000. And that had the Valjoux 7750 in it. I think there's no perfect watch for every situation. I do think there's perfect watches for a particular task. You say that, the first thing come to mind is G-Shock. That's the first thing I've been wearing. Already paid. I feel you, Bob. I feel, and you know, let me see. I have been crazy busy lately. Man. Completely understand, man. Life has been lifing, brother. Life has been lifing. All right, so yeah, so I pulled that Deep Blue out. But wanted to kind of jump back on this train right here. Field watches. I seen there are a number of field watches that's out right now. But I'll give you my take on some watches, man. I was looking at Seiko, of course, is one of them. I think Seiko is a pretty decent, actually more than decent, really nice timepiece to add to your collection under that $2,000 price range, because it just depends on like what you do in life. So Let me show you one that I have. I just received this watch not too long ago. And I showed this on Instagram. But the Seiko 5. The funny thing about this Seiko 5 was I had this in my cart over on Joma Shop, right? Never purchased it, never pulled the trigger because I got caught up in that whole, I saw this one, but then there was another watch, and then I started doing this comparison thing. Like, I'm like, okay, all right, for the price, here are a list of watches that I can get for the price that they were asking for this. And I chose something else instead of this, and it stayed in my cart. And then eventually forgot about it because there's, like last year, y'all know, man, I went crazy. I was only supposed to collect, no more than 15 watches last year. It went from, actually, what did it go from 5 to 7 to 9 to 15. And then I said, okay, I won't collect more than 30. Yeah, we blew past that. But I didn't collect as many watches last year as I did in 2023. 2023 was just, that was stupid. It was crazy. Under what price you consider a field watch, a field watch? You say under what price you consider a watch a field watch? Shoot, right now I'm gonna say, oh man, I was gonna say Canopy, man, is really leading it for me, man, at the $499 mark. I don't know what the price is gonna go to after they reach their goal, but I would say Hamilton is actually setting the standard for the price. But here's my thing, and I love Hamilton, man, but seeing that there's other companies, man, like even people that's like, okay, the homage companies, right? I was talking about, actually, we were talking about Invicta and where they are right now, what they were asking for certain watches, and their companies right now, independent and micro brands alone, are giving you so much with your watch, man, like the DLC coating. And if you don't know what that means, basically you can wear that watch and it's not going to scratch up as easy as just like your regular 316L steel. It's still 316, but it's been treated, and that watch will look great for 20 years, you know what I'm saying, 30, 40 years, a lot better than what your regular watch is, unless you're very meticulous and you take your watch off carefully and you put it back in the case. It never touches a desk or anything like that, or a table. But I just think like the prices on some of these watches, man. And again, I'm not knocking it. With Hamilton, one of the things with a field watch, man, it should have a water resistance of bare minimum 100 meters, right? Hamilton does, for a field watch, Hamilton just doesn't hit it, man, on some of these specs in comparison to what's being offered. So, and let me emphasize this perfect word. There's some watches that you absolutely love, that you feel that it fits the bill. If one of us saw it or somebody else saw it and you said, man, this is a perfect watch, this is my grail, and you look at it like, what, that watch? But you really can't argue that with that person because that person feels that. Hopefully, what? Hopefully, what? That, get out of here, bro. That's crazy, man. Man. Thank you, Thelonious. I appreciate the super chat. Yeah, that's and guys, it comes with the territory when you go live, man. You got people that come in, man. People want to separate, and that's the one thing I do like about watches, man. Is like how we can utilize this hobby that we have and enjoy each other's, comments, enjoy actually even our differences. You know what I'm saying? Like if for example, we're talking affordable watches, man. I guarantee there's going to be some people that look at this episode and say, well, in 2000, I can't really get with that because now you're put in this position where you're looking at steel dive, Seiko, Pagani designs. I didn't do my watch today, which is a Spinnaker Hull. I would say this is a one and done. You heard the word gotta. This is it right here for me, right? This watch goes over, it does everything. I wore this watch so much So to where I'm like, I didn't need to wear anything else. But yeah, when you get the hateful comments and stuff like that, man, I do the best job I can to. It's not even ignore it. I'm not embracing this stuff, man. It's just like you take a deep breath, like, man, bro, that's crazy that people go so far as to doing whatever, man. But it is what it is. But anyway, you know, and I know Thelonious, I'm sure you have a list, a treasure trove of options as far as watches under that $2,000 mark. Now, even with that, again, my question is, do you buy one watch? Because you can get a Longines for that price. And keep in mind, anybody that goes over to Trifecta, talk to him, send him an email, be like, hey, I saw this on Trap Show. He was talking about your store, your dealership, and he said that you was gonna look out for him. So yeah, go over there and talk to Jake, and they'll take care of you. Now, moving on, I'm gonna tell you another one that I have in there. I'll say this is a one and done, man. Like, this is like the watch superstore in a sense. And it's Islander watches. You get a lot with this watch, with his brand, right? But he offers so many other brands there. So under the $2,000 mark, you can go to Mark's website and get a 3-watch collection for under $2,000 and still have change, actually. You know, especially if you went to Islander, if you got 3 Islanders, you good to go. If you wanted to get some other stuff like, let's see what else he have over there. Matter of fact, while we guessing with it, let's go over to Islander. Let me pull up Islander real quick. Now, I got a question. No, let's talk this one. Hold on. I missed you. He said, I don't think he's talking the same watch collectors. Deep Blue made a 49mm years ago. Wish I got it. It was beautiful. I saw that too. I saw that. All right, let me go over to Islander watches. And let's see here. They have good prices. What I haven't seen is Swiss mechanisms and those deep blues. They got Swiss. So Islander.
We got Coke. Is that okay? Coke.
This is the website, Shop by Brand, and this is everything that he has to offer. But I'm gonna tell you where is it at, right here.
Water.
This is for those that like. It's not Rolex, but homage. $495. Salida 200. You got an ETA 2834. That's 887. That's my favorite right there. That one's $495. So you have a list. You had a list of watches in this thing that you can look at, but it just depends on what you shop for. That's it. You can basically hold on. Let me go to Formex is in there too. But if you get Formex, if you do Formex, that's like, depending on which one you get, that could be a one and done. If that's all you spending is $2,000. Oh, then Formex is going up too. Is it this month? Next month? The end of this month? Formex does have a $4,000 watch, so that wouldn't qualify. But if you were to get the Formex Essence, like something like that,
Well, we've got a tablet added on it as well.
that watch right there is $1,790. I know it's backwards. $1,790. Where am I at? There you go. Sorry, y'all. Oh, the sun's starting to come through. Sheesh. Hold on. Let me get into. They do have good prices. All right. You think Citizen watches are good? I mean, I have an automatic, but I don't know if they're considered respectable. Man, please. Citizen? Of course they are. Of course they are. Yeah, Citizen is definitely, yeah, that's the move, man. I didn't bring any examples of a Citizen with me today, unfortunately. But yeah, we definitely we rock with Citizen over here. I have a number of them, and the automatic I had, I actually sold it. So let's see. Welcome in, Johnny. Now I'll tell you one of the. I'm calling this a cheat code for those that are like just like bent on having Swiss made, and you want the best specs that you can get on a watch, something that's wearable and respectable. I'm gonna always. That's the sole heritage in 1938. I called this in 1939 the other day on somebody's channel. I misspoke. I didn't even bother to correct it. But this watch right here is chronometer certified. This particular one with the small seconds is discontinued. But there's still, I don't know if there's still, like I know Trifecta had one, but you got a 39 millimeter timepiece, man. This thing is the bee's knees. This thing is beautiful, man. Sapphire crystal. Thing runs so great. Oh, it's a very comfortable watch. And that bracelet does not pull hairs, and I got a hairy wrist. Now, and that wouldn't run you $1,000. So you buy that watch, you got $2,000, right? And I want to be clear with you. One of the things that inspired me to do this was watching that video on the $5,000 and under watch. I watched the $10,000 under watch. But you know, that's for some people, you know, their budget for a year is $500 on like anything outside of bills and necessities. I know watch collectors that want everything. So like going to AliExpress would be perfect for some people. It would be perfect for those people that say, hey, I only have $500. I can only budget $500 in a year. And I don't want to disrespect anybody's budget, or like right now, like if you one of those that like if you like the Rolexes and stuff like that, hey, I like those too. I love Omega. If I had the scratch to buy an expensive watch or a more luxury watch, it'll be an Omega all time. But considering we working in that $2,000 range, let me see. Thanks. Just curious, kind of wanted to know how they're received. So just to give you some other background on that, Ricardo, I used to work for K Jewelers. So we offered to Sew, Movado. We had some pre-owned stuff too that came in, but our biggest sellers was Citizen and Boulevard. Biggest sellers, man. But I can sell a freaking Citizen like none other because they had so much to offer, man. You had the dress watch, man. You had like sport watch. You had something that you could just go knock around. Like they had something in every area, you know. But then analog watches may not be your move, man. You may be a digital type of person, man. And I'm gonna always refer you back to G-Shock or Casio, hands down. And one watch that you don't see too much or talked about is Armatron.
I know, I get
it. Armatron came out with some new colorways and new styles last year, but again, it's not a popular topic on YouTube.
And then what side did you go with that? You can do hash browns, home fried potatoes, fruit cup, or apple slaw. You want those crispy? Sorry, I warned you. A lot of questions before the sandwich.
Yeah.
I know.
Now here's the other thing too, Ricardo. If you didn't know this.
Yeah. I always tell them it's like
Citizen actually is such a huge company. They have one of the best. I think they have the best rating for customer service. They give you a 5-year warranty on the watch. Plus,
I get it. I do that every
people that are like these companies that's using Miyota movements, Citizen owns that. I would not shy away from Regiment. Yep, I have a couple. Love the quality. Matter of fact, I'm wearing an Ohio automatic today. Hey, Ripsaw, I saw somebody just reviewed the Regiment. I think it was Jody. It was Jody. He didn't like it. He didn't like it. He said, "I bought it so you didn't have to." And you know the thing about those type of watches, there's such an audience for those watches. And let me be clear too. There's some YouTubers that are referring to, you know, hey, we're going back down to the 36 millimeter like watches. People are not buying larger watches anymore. That's a lie. That is a lie. That's a lie. You can't, like, you know, when I hear these things, I need that person to pull up a stat sheet to show, or some type of statistics showing that, hey, there's a decline or it's coming to an end, because there's companies that are still making them. People still want a big watch. People still like those larger watches, man. That's why I said, like, companies like Deep Blue, underrated, and you can get a Deep Blue, a really nice one, for like $250. And matter of fact, 1,000 meters of water resistance, NH35 or NH36. That watch, you can get it for $100. They have those sales for $100. So if you had a $2,000 budget, right? If you had, let's say for instance, after everything was paid, you had $2,000, or a company say, hey, we're gonna give you $2,000 coupon. You can go anywhere to buy a watch. You can go to Spinnaker. You can spin the block on Spinnaker, this right here, and you good to go. Or now, time for that paid promotion watch, right? Look at that, the blackest dial. This thing is sucking up 99.4% of your light. Beautiful dress watch, Venezianico. Yeah, I've been working on my Italian. But this watch right here, you're talking around $500 mark. Craftsmanship. And did you know they won an award back in 2023 for this watch? This style right here. And they, like, you're talking about, you had AP on the line, you had Rolex, all these, and this affordability is where it is, man. So you got luxury right there in this watch. And I've been wearing it. This watch is dope. And I wasn't wearing it with a suit. I just had a regular t-shirt. I was just walking around the house, and I wouldn't wear it to work because I don't want to get it scarred up. But Movado, no, nah. I do own Movado though. Yup, gotta say, I got one G-Shock and it's great. Can't complain. Does a great job. Does his job great. I read that all wrong. I'm happy with them, Oscar. What's up, Full of Life? How you? Welcome in. Another watch. And this one is controversial, and some, it depends on who you go and talk to. Nomadic. Now this watch is going to cost you over $1,000. Still under that $2,000 mark, and it does give you that, like, that 50 Rolex vibe, or Tudor, if you will. For those that are Tudor fans, it has that design cue. But when I tell you this thing, I absolutely enjoy this watch. This is a non-negotiable watch for me. This is going to be in my collection, period. Has a creamy, like, you can't see it, but like the loom is looming right now, and it's sort of creamy green, right? Like a, I don't know, like casserole green, like spinach or something like that, man. But this thing is beautiful, man. Wears well. It's just a, like, perfect watch for my collection as far as divers, man. And I'm a dive watch guy. I love dive watches. I'll tell you another watch company. Glycine just released the new Combat Sub. This bad boy right here. This is not the new one. This is the oldie but goodie for me. But Glycine, bro, they do have a, hold on, let me measure the lugs. I'm gonna tell you exactly what the lug is. Hey, in the chat, y'all, put this in the chat. Do you guys actually care about how long the lug is? Is that an issue for you guys when you buying a watch? So the lug on this one is exactly 49 millimeters. And it's 10.5 millimeters tall. And this one is, I believe it's 42.1. Yep, 42.1. I'm a huge fan of glycine combat sub dive watches, man. Oh, wait a minute, I just get a... Yo, Patel, what's going on, man? Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you for that. Patel, question. If I asked you to find me a watch under $2,000, what would you recommend? You are a watch guru. You are an enthusiast of sorts. You're an aficionado. What would you recommend? So far, you guys have told me Deep Blue, Aragon, which, do I have any Aragon? I don't have any Aragon with me today. Do you do repairs on your timepieces, or do you take them in? I will take them in because I don't know how to repair. Like if my watch stopped moving, I don't know. I can change batteries, change the seal. I've even changed the crown out. I can do that. But like the mechanical portion of it, man, getting the movement to move again, no, I can't do that. Not yet. Not yet. For me personally, I'd be my vintage Seiko. Okay. Oh, the turtle. Yeah. Thank you for, oh man, you got me on track because we were just talking about that last night. Man, I was looking at some vintage stuff. Glycine's vintage. Seiko's vintage, man, stupid. Oh my gosh. And man, I'm glad. Oh, y'all, you do not have to buy a new watch for the, like, you do not have to buy a brand new watch, man. There's some older watches that are killer. Tag Heuer some stuff, man, from back in the day. Oh, and Victorinox, man. Oh my gosh. One of my customers came in, had a Victorinox, man. This thing is, it's like from the 90s, automatic, man. I was like, yo, this thing is beautiful. It was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The craftsmanship on the thing was stellar. And you could tell it had some wear on it. But for this watch being over 20 years old, like, oh, man, hats off. I own 4 Movados, none of them automatic. And that's the only thing, you know what? Okay, so here's my thing with Movado right now. Movado comes back with the integrated bracelet, sort of PRXE, right? At $800. Then they drop the price to $699 or something like that. I can't get with that, man, because Movado name meant something so much, man. Movado was prestigious back in the day, man. It was like must have, right? Like, you know when they say must see TV, Movado was everything. Couldn't tell, like, if you need to know the orientation of the time, because of course you don't have any markers on it. And I loved Movado for that. Absolutely, the museum piece was amazing. The problem I have with Movado now is the pricing, and you get the quartz piece. I'm like, Movado, man. And when you do automatic with Movado, it's $2,300. I'm like, why are you doing that? I'm like, come on, man. Like, you got the competition out here is stiff. Let's see. Take it to the gym. It's almost 50 years old. Whoa, bro! I'm telling you. And see, the thing about, Victorinox does, they make some awesome watches. And the thing about that turtle is, I know there were special forces that were wearing those into battle, right? They were like military watch. It was dependable, and that's what made me. I absolutely love that watch. You know what I'm saying? There was, and I don't have the number for. There was a turtle that was made in '77 that I want to get. Of course, that's the year I was born. It was actually, I think it was in May of '77. It was a particular style. I have to go back and research it, but I definitely want to get. There's one turtle at Trifecta is discontinued, but he's still having his collection. Nobody wants to get it. I'm going to. I may get it this year because I like the watch, man. I think Seiko did an amazing job on that. The turtle is a great design. Must have. This is my humble opinion. That's a must have. That's just it. Oh, also want to show you guys something else too. We're talking micro brands. Laurier. I'm telling you, they go over to in Laurier. I actually have them listed down in the description. Go to Laurier website. This thing right here is something different, man. And like, I love that feature. Look how big that crown is in comparison. This is a 39mm timepiece. I didn't think, I remember when I first got it, the comment section went crazy, was like, yo, Trap, that's a small watch, man, even for you, bro. I said, yeah, but it's like, you just have to see it. You gotta experience it yourself, man. Look at that thing. I think this is one of the best, like most. I wore this watch for a whole month, man, without switching out to anything else, man. Just felt, I love the loom. I love the whole. So satisfying. So satisfying. And this is well under that $2,000 mark. For those that love, this is a vintage style dive watch, and it takes inspiration from Rolex as well as Omega, and I forgot the other one. It was three pieces that, like, during that dive watch era back in the 50s. It wasn't Zodiac. I don't think it was Zodiac, but I do have Zodiac. Another one of my mainstays. Another one that I think, and you can get it like right now. If you want Zodiac, I would say this would be the time to get it, man, because I saw Zodiac as much as 40% off. 40% off, man. Like, now, the thing about Zodiac, though, I've seen some websites, or actually YouTube reviews, saying that some of their movements are bad. I haven't had any problem out of this one, and I've worn this to the gym. I've gone on my walks with it, man. I do my push-ups in it, man. I do everything. I wear this watch. I actually gonna wear it today to work. And Zodiac, as far as I'm concerned, is a great option. And you can get that thing for well under $1,000. Shoot, I got that one for $550, I think. Now, that was pre-owned. But I think you can get a Zodiac for about $650, $700, somewhere around there, new, with that 40% off. Let's get into the chat real quick. Turtle is my favorite Seiko model. Ooh, okay. It was always back then with the leather strap. Yeah. SRP E05. Okay, hold on. Bristol, what's going on, bro? Welcome in. I want to look up this model that you just put in the chat. Now, I want to ask honest opinions, and you're not going to hurt mine if you take. Are you guys? Is there anybody in the chat that's against? What's the Grand Seiko homage? Cause Sam Martin and I think that whole group, what was it? Sujis or one of those, they do a homage to one of the Grand Seikos. Actually, two of the Grand Seiko models. One of them has a red dial. I want the watch. I'm going to get it because I know I'm not going to spend $5,000 or was it $500 on the original Grand Seiko. I know I'm not. But I just want to know, like, what do you guys think about that? Oh, okay. Yeah. $595 for the turtle. Oh, this. Come on. I'm on Wi-Fi right now, so there you go, right there. No, man, get out of here. Hey, I'm with that one, bro. I like that. I might have to copy your style. Hope you don't mind. I like that. I like that. But yeah, the turtle, I like the turtle design. He said, stop holding back, y'all. Luciano, what's going on? Okay, so let me just run before we get up out of here, man. I do want to give a shout out to my man Merely on Time. I do have my piece right here, that Recraft by Seiko. Since we're talking Seiko, now this one, you set, you shake, you wear, you good to go. This watch has a lot of meaning to me because this was the first trade I did with somebody, you know what I'm saying? We did a blind trade, like, all right, I'm gonna get you one, you get me one, and then we'll talk about it on YouTube. And this is one that I had in my cart because I love like how the dial, how it fades to black around closer to the Rehot the case of, y'all see it. Beautiful watch. I'm not opposed to Pagani designs. The only thing I'm gonna tell you about Pagani, if you do decide to go with Pagani, you're gonna get what you pay for. Like, they do a great job. You know what I'm saying? For $100, you do get a lot of watch for $100. You get a proven movement, NH35, NH36, NH38. I like on my divers that I have, the bezels are always kind of like, they're sloppy. But again, it is what it is. I like this one right here. I say I should have got the C-stern. I should have got the C-stern instead because I saw the C-stern, and the C-stern version is a lot better as far as this model. The C-stern is a lot better. It's a little more money, but not that much more in comparison to an actual Doxa. Now, I will say, if you've seen a Doxa in person and you really want that thing and you can budget to get it, I will say go with the Doxa. Because I tried the Doxa out. The Doxa is a knockout timepiece. I absolutely like the Doxa, man. But I do wear this. I like wearing this watch. It's a really nice timepiece. Cheat code for those that are on a budget crunch and you want to get a chronometer certified timepiece. I'm about to say Timex. This Timex is another great watch to look at. But Tissot 1938 Heritage is the way to go. For those that like, you know, that homage look with a Nomadic, this watch is built. It's built so well. It's so comfortable. And I get it. Like some of the conversations I've had with some of you guys, you don't want to spend that much on the watch, but it was worth it to me. It won't leave the collection. Somebody tried to get it. They want to buy this watch. I was like, nah, nope. That's a no-go. Glycine has a new model, go to Glycine's website, and I want to say it's around, gosh, it's under 700, I believe. Was it 599 euros? It's something like that, but it's affordable. And that thing's beautiful. If you want to see it in motion, who did that? The boy, TGV reviewed it, last week. Something like that. You got Deep Blue for those that like robustness. Remember the lug on this thing, 52 millimeters. So this is gonna be a watch of watches, man, manly watch. But I'm telling you, you know what? Let me take that back because I know there's some ladies out there that are wearing robust watches. And we're not gonna get into the politics of that because I know some guys like, I don't like a woman wearing a big watch. Hey, I ain't got no argument. Watch who you say that to, because some ladies gonna come for you in the comment section. But this is a robust piece, man. It makes you feel like a superhero. Well, at least I do. I think Deep Blue is best kept secret. And some watches you do want to keep on the wraps. You know what I'm saying? Like, I show these watches, and if you say, that's fine. Thank you for doing that, because there's some watches I don't want you to buy yet because I'm trying to get it, and I'm waiting for, you know, when you're working in between blessings. Y'all heard that saying? I'm working in between blessings, so I need you. There's a couple of watches that I haven't told you that I'm getting, and I don't want you going over there looking around. You're too nosy. Because you're going to buy the watch, and then by the time that I get the one blessing come, I'm like, okay, I got it. I'm good. It's gone. It's sold. One of them already happened. I'm not even gonna tell you what it is until I can get my hands on it. Then I'll tell you. I'm selfish. Yes, I've seen that mesh bracelet, man. Like, that's just the thing, bro. If $100 is your target, you won't go wrong with an Invicta Automatic Grand Diver, Ocean Ghost, or an Objective Art. Objective Art is Invicta's best kept secret too. The way that one, I will give them that. My favorite diver, which I wish it would have got a Swiss upgrade, was the Pro Diver 1953. I really like that watch, man. Really like it. But you know, it is what it is. Aragon is another one under $2,000, under $2,000. You can go to Aragon and lose your mind. For those that just like different, like watches. Spinnaker, again, another one. This is, can I say, the perfect watch for me to have? I tell you, this watch pulls at my heartstrings, y'all. It's an emotional journey with this watch. And it's nothing like really special about it. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just the overall nature of it. I like looking at everything's proportionate for me, man. Even with an NH35 in it. And I love how, like, the data's at the bottom, man. It's like dress right, everything is just spot on. Amazing watch, man. And then the AR coating, you see like the little blue tint to it when the sunlight hit it. Oh my gosh. The lume is great. The feel is great. It got perfect amount of micro adjust on it. Look at that high polish on it, man. This watch is chef's kiss. I should do that. Zodiac and the watch. I'll show you the last watch before we get up out of here. Is that bad boy right there. Cincinnati Watch Company does an amazing job with watches. This is a field watch, but it takes it to a whole different level, man. It's like, yo, the information on this thing, man. No date, the track, the seconds hand come all the way out. I mean, it's basically scraping the case, the inner portions of the watch, man. Oh my gosh, scraping it. I like looking at it, man. I like that maroon tint to it. Now there's a watch that I want. It's red. It has red in it. But that's all I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you nothing else, man. But that watch will be in my collection, and it has to get in my collection because it just do. That's it. It just has to. It got to. I respect the hustle, but if it's not a victim, I just can't get into it. Hey, bruh. Let me tell you something. I have a lineup of Invicta pieces that I absolutely enjoy, man. Like, I look at them, I'm like, ooh, that thing it just hits hard, man. It's beautiful, man. And they're all different shapes, different colorways, man. They feel good on the wrist. They got stories to them. For those of you guys that do that stuff, that type of stuff, man, if you got to watch that hits a milestone, that's another thing too. You can get some bad pieces under $2,000, man. That'll just uppercut you, man. Just put you up against the rope, man, to knock you out. It just is, man. It just is. Oh my gosh. Lone Ranger in the building, man. Skylar came in here. What's Skylar at? Can't stay, but I'll catch the replay. Do your thing, play. All right, man. Appreciate you coming in. Yup. So with that, man, make sure. Hey, morning. Make sure you share your information. And if you made it this far in the thing, put in the comment section, what is the perfect watch? What is your recommendations? What do you recommend for the best watch under $2,000? Is it one? Is it collective? Are we going to go over to AliExpress and go shopping? Because AliExpress got a lot of heat over there. A lot of good looking watches. Or are we going to spin a block on Spinnaker? Island watches? I mean, we out here, man. Aragon are often under $200. Yes, sir, they are. Love tool watches, many for under $2K. It's the possibilities are endless, man. The possibilities are endless.
A box, yeah.
I lied. I said I wasn't going to show no more. Islander watch, man. Look at that. Look at that flavor right there, man. You make you want to just bite the dial. Just like you think it's a piece of candy or something, man. Bruh. I'm telling you, man. This is it. Now, Joker. I know you like Invicta, man. You gonna rock with Aragon or Deep Blue? Let me know what's happening. I do have some other videos coming up. I got one talking about character watches. It's going to be all characters, good, bad, and ugly. Good, bad, and ugly. Sapphire glass. Yeah, Sapphire is Fred. Islander is legendary. Yup. Wait a minute. Cohen. I work hard labor and already have scratches on my flame fusion. Unlike acrylic, came buff out. Man, you better get that Sapphire, brother. You better, hey, bro. Yeah, cause you do, bro. Or get you wear your G-Shock, man. One that sits up, man, and the crystal sits a little lower. So, all right, y'all, I'm out of here, man. I appreciate you guys giving me an hour of your time. Thank you guys so much for the super chats. Thank you guys so much for your support. And I think, let me see who's coming up. Watches with Dennis is coming up at 11 o'clock, man. I'll be over there, man. I'm about to finish my food, you know what I'm saying? So, until the next lightning strike, man, y'all be blessed. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. You guys are awesome, you know what I'm saying? I did y'all thing.